Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Milan have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
Well, we're on the way. And here's Mbappe. Raul. He's on, shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Raul with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ribéry gets across to intercept that.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's Makalele. Cherubini. That has ended up in no man's land. Raul. Ribéry. Ribéry crosses. Cherubini. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters.
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 13° minuto numero 13.
Milan break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Has a look and plays it forward. Raul, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that is out of play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And they've got a throw. Makalelu. Raul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played out towards the right wing.
Raul, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Davids. And Cucurella. Aldair. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's heaved it away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to get it clear. Raul. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Moved on forwards. Distributed tidily. Now it's Raul. That is lovely. Can he finish? And another try! He has done it! And he celebrates his 30th goal. Ribery at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pings it across. That has been knocked clear. Forwards and with intent. Cucurella. Schlotterbeck. Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's played him through. Now it's Ribery. Cleared away. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. He's played it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Great chance! And more, and more, and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the contrasting fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Milan have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Chooses to go cross-field. Makalele does really well there, he is strong. Davids. Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Raul. Spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. Kolumwani. Kolumwani carries the ball down the right. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Milan 3 up and in almost complete control. There's no flag. And now they can spring out of defence. Chip through. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Here comes another cross. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, can he get onto this? Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Can he latch onto this? Kukurea. Makalele. Back into the middle. It's a goal kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 5. Neymar. Il numero 14.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played back in. Some resolute defending there. And they can counter here. Kolumwani stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now the breakaway. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a nicely measured pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Kolumuani looking to add to his goal. He's in plenty of space here. Figo plays it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kolumuani. Now it's Figo. Neymar, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Strong running down that left flank. That's at the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Ribéry picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Signore e signori, Benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra...
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But, boy, it can work at one end.
So we're up and running. Pereiro. Played out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Ribery. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Shot could be on. That is a great ball. And that has been clubbed away. Now the ball in. That has been knocked clear. And here's... And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pinches it off him. Could move up a gear here. Gets a good foot in there. They get a throw in. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. On the other side, yet able to find the net. Bardi trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Cleared away. Pereiro. Tries to get it clear. Davids. The pass has gone astray. Oh, sweet feet. Ribery.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Torres. And Torres! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Torres. That is great defending, so alert. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. Pereiro. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Figo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Schlotterbeck. Aldair. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Ball is over the line. That looks a good ball through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Deftly away. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
He is through here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Ha segnato al 53esimo minuto, numero 21, Fernando Torres.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shifted upfield. Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. It's going to be another throw. Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Milan are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the runner, and he welcomes it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vinicius Junior. Pereiro. Nicely aimed pass. Drilled in low. It's Vinicius Junior.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe! He's got the shot away! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sostituzione per il Bari, numero 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 21.
There's the header! Wow, that's a fine... And again! And they've got a throw. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Bari really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, they could break here. Mbappe. Davids. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Time and again they are repelled. Ribéry. Defending of the desperate variety.
Cambio di giocatori.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Figo! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Lovely bit of skill.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
And the shot! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's heaved it away. And he was quick to react. No unnecessary... And there goes the final whistle. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Fernando Torres taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Milan have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Now he's off and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like this guy, Romagnoli, Peter, especially the way he's willing to go further up the field and press opponents in high positions, giving his team that opportunity to counter a little more quicker. You need to be very confident to be able to go that far up with that sort of regularity. But he pulls it off.
And he's following up! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's played it long. Oh, Red, nice interception. Torres. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Zaccagni. Nuno Tavares. Castellanos stood his ground strongly. Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Stood up well to him there. Zaccagni. And Rovella. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Pedro. Guendouzi. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That was travelling. Rovella. Isaacson. And it's Pedro. To Maricic. Raul. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Ribery. And the shot! Goal! Milan!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 22esimo minuto numero 21. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There's the crossfield ball. Zaccagni. Nicely weighted ball. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Cleared without hesitation. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Zaccagni. Pedro. Gendouzi. Pedro! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. And he's taking no chances there. Isaacson. Oh, what a pass! Pedro touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Can he spark a counter here? Makaleli. Mbappe chasing after it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pedro. Rovella. And it's Pedro.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That's gone for a throw-in. And no, he's seen through all of that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Zaccagni. Driving through the middle. He's looking wide. And they can counter here. Oh, can he put it away?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gendouzi. And Rovella. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Romagnoli. He's got away. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Davids. And that's really well manoeuvred. Isaacson. Isaacson hurtling down that right flank. Marusic. Isaacson. Isaacson! Koundé clears it away. Pedro. It's Pedro! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Lazio really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Isaacson. No luck with that dink over the top. Castellanos! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Reflections on the goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Numero 11.
Lazio grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Marusic. Isaacson. And that's played in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So we've reached the hour mark. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has been cut short. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Rovella. Rovella making good progress on the right-hand side. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Raul. Vinicius Junior. Nice control. That has been knocked clear. In comes the corner. Cleared away. Lazio are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Hits one! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Lazio can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Romagnoli can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Raul bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Pedro. Half an hour gone in the second half. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Segnato al 79esimo minuto, numero 11.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lazzari. Pedro. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, super find. Ribéry. Rovella. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, that's delightful. Zaccagni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Into the last 5 minutes. Zaccagni looking to run onto it. Gendouzi.
Lazio have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And here's Pedro. And the ball's come loose here. Rovella. Spread out to the left.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
It's out for a goal kick. Rovella. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gendouzi. Dia. Now it's Pedro. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Fernando Torres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Milan really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.